Is it fair to say that Rocco viewed his coin purchases as an investment?
No.
Page 1123.
Okay.
Towards the bottom of the page, Harold Adamo. That's the best thing to do. I look at this, it's pretty much the same as yours. I may have 2 of something where you have 1. I may have 4 of something that you have 3. You know, a few odds and ends that I have because I liked that I wouldn't recommend to you for investment. But the collective point is there's always a few things that I have that I'll never sell, but I'm going to give you the scenario of what I would do. Were you recommending coins for investment to Rocco?
No.
Why did you use the word investment?
It says I wouldn't recommend to you for investment.
Yes, you're saying that you have a few coins that you wouldn't recommend to Rocco for investment.
It says I wouldn't recommend any coin as an investment. That's the way I thought it.
Where does it say that you wouldn't recommend any coin for an investment?
It says that I wouldn't recommend to you for investment.
Yes, you know, okay, let's read it again. I may have 4 of something and you have 3. You know, a few odds and ends that I have because I liked that I wouldn't recommend to you for investment. What is your understanding of that sentence? Would it be fair to say that you had some coins that you liked that you wouldn't recommend to Rocco for an investment?
I don't think we were talking about coins in that conversation.
What were you talking about?
I believe we were talking about cars.
You were talking about cars?
I believe so.
And what is the expression odds and ends have to do with cars?
What does it have to do with coins?
Well, do you have 2 of something where Rocco has, do you have 2 cars of the same that Rocco has 1, and do you have 4 of the cars that Rocco may have 3?
Well, he had 2 Camaros and I had 2 sports cars, so, you know, we do a lot with cars, but I don't recall this conversation being anything about coins.
How many cars do you have, Mr. Adamo?
5.
You have 5. So you may have 2 of something where Rocco has 1. You may have 4 of something that Rocco has 3. What 4 cars do you have that Rocco has 3 of?
I don't know. Could have been houses. I mean, maybe talk about houses.
Houses. How many houses do you have, Mr. Adamo?
I have 8 snowmobiles. I mean, I don't know.
And you have snowmobiles, and you were discussing snowmobiles?
Could be.
You have what? You have snowmobiles, and then you were discussing snowmobiles in this conversation?
It's possible.
Okay. And how many snowmobiles do you have?
8.
And how many kinds of snowmobiles do you have?
8 different ones.
So when you say I may have 4 of something and you have 3, did you mean that you have 4 of a snowmobile kind that Rocco has 3 of?
4 Yamahas, yeah.
And Rocco has 3 Yamahas?
At that time, yeah.
And what do you have 2 of something where Rocco had 1?
I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't about coins.
This wasn't about coins.
I don't think so.
So at first you testified that it was cars. When it became clear that it wasn't cars, you said it was about houses.
I don't know.
When it became clear that it's not about houses, you said it's snowmobile. What else could it be? Could it be children? Do you have 4 something that he has 3?
I don't think so.
Could it be about magic markers?
Objection.
I don't think so.
Could it have been about suits?
I don't believe so.
What else could it have been about other than cars, houses, and snowmobiles?
I don't think it could be anything else.
Okay, so it was the 3 of those subjects? It was about cars, snowmobiles, and houses?
I believe so. Something.
But not coins?
I don't believe it, so I don't see anything about coins.
And how can you be sure that it's not about coins?
I don't see anything about coins here. I don't recall a conversation about coins there.
Okay.